As the morning sun shines on the farm, we get up and greet the day, all while the snow is melting little by little every single day. I'm often reminded that I wasn't born into this life, but at the same time, I'm here now, and I'm living life to the fullest, and there's no turning back. And I've realized time and time again that this is the life that I should have been living all this time.
Dexter! Hey, Chunky. Hey, guys.
Sure is a beautiful day out here today. You know, the sun's shining. It's something like 5-6 degrees Celsius, which is pretty warm. A lot of the snow is melting, so I'm happy to see that, yes, spring's on the way. I've been really enjoying my time with the Claw Crew Barn Cat team, especially Dexter Morgan. He's a very special black cat. He follows me around the farm. He does really great work for us here on the homestead, catching mice and other rodents. Thanks to this amazing farm life, I'm proud to be a cat guy. You guys okay? As a kid growing up, my family never had any farm-type experiences, and I certainly never thought that I would ever end up with my very own mini pigs. I've had to learn a lot about these pigs, from what kind of bedding they need, to what kind of food they eat, what are their favorites, but I can proudly say that these two pigs make the farm all that much more enjoyable. They're a hoot. They have amazing personalities, and I really enjoy having them on our homestead. I know I've said it before on this channel, but I'm born to live this kind of a lifestyle. And I mean, what I really mean by that is, even though I wasn't born on a farm or on a homestead, I was born in the city of Toronto, I just feel like I've been missing out on this life for the last 40 years. I should have been doing this whole time. Does that make sense? This good-looking shaggy pup right here is Olive. And this beautiful girl right here is her big sister Molly. There are 2 old English sheepdogs here on the farm, and they keep me company wherever I go. They're just amazing girls and amazing companions, and I love them. We recently had a brand new litter of baby bunnies here on the farm, and they're basically winter buns because they survived the cold depths of the Canadian winter. Hello. I'm happy to report that those baby bunnies are doing great. I just need to do a better job of determining the sex so that I can figure out what I'm going to do with them. It's all gonna be still a learning curve for me, because I'm learning all about these bunnies as I go. Some cabbage, some carrots, I don't know what else, tomatoes. At least they have a way to hide. They can go in that tube, but the mother has it all filled in so they can't get out. Every day when the barn cats are following me around the farm, they come into the Chateau du Poulet and check out all the coops hunting for mice, and they do a really great job of keeping our rodent population down. One of my most favorite things to do on the homestead is to go around and collect all the fresh eggs. My darling and I are just ecstatic that we no longer have to go to the grocery store and purchase a dozen eggs. We haven't bought any eggs in almost 3 years now. What are you doing? You want to play with the chickens? Raising chickens has been one of my greatest experiences on the farm, both raising meat birds and laying birds for eggs. I see some eggs. You're back in here already? Nothing in the nesting boxes, but I see them all down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't pick them all up. 5. I certainly hope to be raising chickens well into my old age. 5 eggs. That's a lot of eggs today. A lot of eggs today. 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Beautiful eggs. One of the things you need to know about me is that I'm not afraid at all to get my hands dirty. And I don't mind touching the animals. I don't mind touching all their feed and the poop and the dirt and the compost and the garden stuff. I don't mind picking up Michael Jackson here, even though he might peck my eyes out. He's a pretty cool rooster, and I handle them quite regularly, so hopefully they're not going to be nasty to me. Sometimes you just end up with a nasty rooster. Look at that. He's beautiful. You're okay. You're okay. I'm not even kidding you guys, because there's days that I get home and my darling says, "Hey, sweetheart, did you wash your hands?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." Because I might have a bunch of duck poop on my hands and then I'm going to sit down and eat dinner. That's no good. But I don't mind getting dirty. That's the thing with me. Are you going to say hi to the ducks? Are you going to be nice? And it's an amazing feeling. And let's face it, folks, the grocery store eggs don't even compare to farm fresh eggs. Beautiful duck egg. Should have brought the basket. I didn't know there was so many duck eggs. That's 5, and there's one over here. Once all the snow is melted, the ducks and the geese will be back to free ranging in the orchard, and they'll be able to get on the grass and enjoy a little bit more freedom. It's really fun keeping ducks. I love that tail waggle. A huge cache of eggs today. This is one day. Okay, there's 6 duck eggs. I don't know how many chicken eggs, but we gotta go check those geese. The dreaded geese. See, I kind of believe that those 2 guys right there are ganders. They're the boys. And then the other 2 are the girls. The 2 ganders seem to be the most rambunctious, loud, and aggressive, and hissing and all that. The other 2 don't do it as much, although when I get into the eggs, they all just go nuts. Oh, yeah, one egg. This is what they're so pissed about. I don't blame them, really. Okay, let me go put this wicked awesome goose egg with all the other eggs before I forget it in my pocket. Oh man, it's getting hot out here. I don't need my hat. I'm roasting. And it's about time I start calling the barn cats too. So you got to listen to my loud voice for a little bit. Dexter! That'll get their attention. There he is. He's right there. Dexter! There he is. Way to be, Dexter. Dexter, let's go, bud. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Now I just have Maggie May out here. I think she's in the barn somewhere.
Maggie!
I'm generally a hard worker by nature. That's why this homesteading thing is so spot on for me. And I don't even think of it as work. It's so much fun to do what I do here on the farm. I just love it. I actually got the animal chores down to about 30-40 minutes. That's not too bad. The rest of the time I'm just hanging out with them, having fun, building things, hanging out with my dogs and my cats.
Maggie!
So many things to learn and so many things to try on a homestead. And if you're not that person to try new things, it's never gonna work.
I found her. She's okay. Her feet are a little muddy, but that's okay. Right, Maggie? Maggie! She's so nice. She's such a sweetheart, Maggie. Hey, Maggie. Okay, let's go.
It's gonna be an exciting spring here on the homestead. We got a lot of plans for the garden, and we have a couple other surprises up our sleeve, so stay tuned for that. But of course, we have to get through the rest of this winter. It's not done with us yet, but the days are getting longer, the nights are getting shorter, and the snow is slowly melting, so it's not long now. I gotta get back to preparing some of this firewood. So thanks for hanging out with me on the farm today, people. I really appreciate you watching. If you're not already subscribed, click the subscribe button for me, pound the like, click that little bell notification symbol, that way you get the uploads right away. Watch another video for me, please, and learn all about the Old English Sheepdog breed. And here's a great video of a beginner's guide. Thanks for watching.